feel like I should have coffee in my hand for this tag, but honestly, don't feel like making it right now. I saw Jocelyn from Scribbles Reads doing it first, and I was like, this is such an interesting tag, and she had only been on YouTube for a year. And then I saw Bookables doing it, Heather from Bookables, and she's been on here for 5 years, and I was like, I just want to reflect. Reflecting sounds nice. Let's do that.
Today is a great day. Celebrate lash equality.
I'm gonna leave the original tag down below, as well as the ones that I have seen that inspired me to do this. Here we go. So the questions: how old is your channel? I made my channel September of 2012, so it's been over 4 years. Like 4 years and a quarter. The reason that I made it is because I originally had another channel that I posted videos on since 2008, and that one was Dana XD. So I posted on there from August of 2008 until September of 2012, and then I realized that I just wanted to focus my attention on books, because that's what I really enjoy doing, is reading books. I didn't realize that there was an entire community for it at the time. I was just like, hey, I'm just gonna make a channel and make the focal point about books, because that's what I want to talk about, and that's what's most important. Turns out there's a whole community. Who knew? What are your favorite videos to make? My favorites are probably recently read and currently reading, just because I don't make book reviews, which I really should. I would really like to be the person that goes on Goodreads straight after reading a book and just like delves into all of their thoughts. I've tried doing that before. It's just not something that I really keep up with, so it's fun to just like take all the books that I have read within a certain span of time and just look at them again and be like, what did I think of this? Otherwise, I might forget, and that's sad. What's one piece of advice that you'd like to give somebody that would like to start a booktube channel? My advice is don't limit yourself, ever. If you want to do something, do it. And don't just do something because you think it'll get you more views, because that's silly. Don't buy 1,000 books if you don't want to. You don't have to. It's absolutely not necessary. And just, I don't know, just do your own thing. That's the fun part about making videos. It's just like doing your own thing and just talking to a camera. Like, this is so natural to me right now. I love talking to my camera. However, it wasn't always that way. So do whatever makes you feel comfortable at first, and then just as you go on, things will happen. It'll be great. Also, if like fancy edits or anything intimidate you, don't do them. They're not necessary. I have a tripod and like a lighting kit and everything like that, and they just sit in my closet. I feel like setting everything up will just make me lose my momentum, and I don't want to do that. I just want to sit and talk to my camera. So if those sort of things intimidate you, or you just don't feel like doing that, or you don't feel like doing fancy edits, no need. Absolutely no need whatsoever. However, if you want to do that and that will make you feel more comfortable and will make you like boost your confidence a little bit, you can do that too. Do whatever you feel is real. Rant over. Since joining, have you run into any unforeseen challenges? I feel like this challenge wasn't unforeseen, but consistency was definitely a thing that I have always had a problem with. But I never thought of it as an extremely important thing. Right now I'm making about like 1 to 2 videos a week, and that's more than I've done ever in my entire life. But there have been times where I've just like not done any videos for a year, and that was fine too. But that's definitely been a challenge for me, is just making consistent content, because it's never been something that I have prioritized, and now it's something that I'd like to prioritize. What is a favorite book/series that you've read because of BookTube? I'm going to go take a look at my bookshelves, because I know there are probably quite a few books that I read because of BookTube that are my favorites. So Mr. Penumba's 24-Hour Bookstore is one that I read because of BookTube that I absolutely loved, as well as The Storied Life of AJ Thickery. And honestly, I think those two are very like compatible books. Like if you like one of them, you'll definitely like the other. So if you haven't heard of those, or if you haven't read them, I'd highly recommend them. Overall, what is your favorite aspect about BookTube? My favorite thing about BookTube is it's extremely inclusive, and at the same time, while being super inclusive, everyone has different opinions on everything, and that is something that I think that you've really seen like sprout in the past 2 years. Is just like an overwhelming amount of different opinions, and most of the time it's handled very respectfully, and it's really cool seeing that. But just overall, seeing how inclusive everybody is, seeing the amount of women on here is just like so empowering, and also seeing the male gender on BookTube just like thrive with the women in the community is just like such an awesome thing. I love it so much. I love the amount of readathons that there are. It's crazy, but it's awesome, and I love how everybody just buddies up and just makes friends. Now I'm giving a shout out, and I've been thinking about this for the past week. honestly. This was actually a really difficult question for me because so many people are popping up all the time now and I don't actively look for new people, and that's a sad thing. I realized that as I was looking at that. So one of my goals is to look for new people. One person that I've been watching recently though that I think deserves a lot more recognition is Drinking by My Shelf. She is so consistent with her content and I really enjoy that. Also, Jocelyn from Scribbles Reads is someone that I've been watching more recently now than I have been like this year. I've been watching her a lot more. She's so articulate. I need jump cuts. She doesn't need half as many jump cuts as I do. I need time to process my thoughts, and she's just like so incredibly intelligent and I just love every word that comes out of her mouth. I know she's not extremely new on BookTube, but she's someone that I've just been watching more recently, and I'm definitely going to be making an active effort to look up more people within the BookTube community. That's important. I should do that. Who do you tag? Anybody who wants to be tagged. If you would like to do this video, please do so. I know quite a few people that started around the same time that I did, so it'd be really cool to see some people do it. I hope you guys are having a great day and a great week, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.